I kid you not, like that was one of the worst decisions in my opinion that I've ever done for my bike. So before we get into the absolute worst upgrade that you can do for your Harley-Davidson, let's talk about 3 cheap and simple upgrades that you can do that you didn't even know that you really needed on your bike. So let's get right to it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification, turn notifications on so you don't miss any updates that we have from the channel. Now let's get into it. So the first thing we have is LED turn signals, right? When I hit the turn signal, obviously it turns amber. So what these do is they brighten up the front of your bike a little more. It makes you a lot more visible. And the thing is, they're fairly cheap. I didn't go with the brands like the Ceros and the Custom Dynamics. I actually got these off of Amazon, and I'll post a link in the description. Second cheap thing that you didn't know you needed for your bike, if you have an exposed air cleaner, get you guys a rain sock. These are fairly cheap as well. I think I paid 30 bucks for these. I'll post another link in the description for you guys to get this. But what it does is it keeps the raindrops from pretty much clogging up your air cleaner while you're going down the highway. If you're in a torrential downpour, it will stop the air from being able to be sucked into your engine, right? So when it happens, it bogs down the motor, and you don't want your motor to be bogged down. Cheap upgrade number 2. So the next cheap upgrade we got, obviously, is handguards. Ding, ding, ding. These handguards come in handy from stopping rocks and other kinds of debris from hitting your hands, and it also deflects a little bit of wind. Not a whole lot. A lot of people ask me about, hey, GQ, do they block the wind? Yes, they do block the wind, but if it's cold outside, your hand's gonna get cold no matter what. Now I have these on this bike, and I'll be installing the Memphis Shades ones on my Road King. I haven't installed them yet. I still got them right here. They'll be going on the Road King. The next upgrade that we got also is near the motor, and that's your mid-frame air deflectors. I have these right here. Also fills up this nasty gap that we have right up in this area. It cleans it up so much more nicely, in my opinion. Bonus upgrades that I believe that you should do. One is obviously getting you a new windshield, much taller, so you don't get a lot of wind buffeting. I have my video when I'm talking about wind buffeting. The next upgrade we're talking about is your tour pack. So I went ahead and got the King because the King does an amazing job, right? The King allows you to fit a full face helmet amongst a bunch of other different things that we have in here. I'm not gonna open up my tour pack because it's real messy and junky or whatever the case is, but you can see it looks good, and by it being an Amazon tour pack, it's held up. I've ridden all the way across the country. I rode to Canada with this tour pack. I rode to Key West and a bunch of different other places with it, and it's still holding it down. Now, one thing I would suggest that you do is to change the hardware off of it. So go to Harley and get the locks and keys and things like that, the latches and stuff like that, and then apply it to or put it on your tour pack, and it'll serve you just fine. All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for, the absolute worst upgrade that I've done to my Harley-Davidson and that you could probably do to yours, is getting a damn cam. That I kid you not, like that was one of the worst decisions in my opinion that I've ever done for my bike. Why? Because I love to travel. I love to travel. I love to travel. Did I say I love to travel? Yeah, I love to travel. You will get at least about a 30 to 40 mile per gallon drop off of your fuel mileage, right? So if you're averaging about 260 to a tank, be prepared to get about 220. If you're getting about 220, be prepared to get about 190. And I'm just saying, I'm speaking from existence. I said existence. I'm speaking from experience, right? So that's one thing that I wish I didn't do. Now I have to make more frequent gas stops, which costs more money because I have to fill up my tank more. So if you haven't, don't go. You don't need it. I mean, unless you're into racing and things like that, you don't really need it. If you I want more pull and this, then, and three, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But what I'm saying, if you're really trying to get out and get across the country and do things like that, whatever the case is, and you're more concerned about spending gas or saving gas money, don't get you a cam upgrade. Trust me. Alright, so what are some upgrades that you guys did that you weren't necessarily happy with for your bike, and also what are some upgrades that you did that was pleasantly surprising for you? Drop them in the comments, because there's some people out there who are watching that can get some information from this and can possibly prevent them from making the same mistake that you and also I did. And this is your man GQ, the leader of the Peace Army, telling you guys to be safe, be cool, and most importantly, be you, and peace out till we meet again.